Hello everybody. Hope you're feeling fine. We are start because you don't have vibe.
Okay, so welcome back to another wonderful episode of Hellowifeypodcast.
Hi everyone.
I hope you enjoyed our last episode. We absolutely had fun talking about how it's like being married. I mean, I know we sound like novices, amateurs, but you know. We are not doing it for the people that are 50 years in marriage.
Yes, we are not counselors, please.
Yeah, we're not counselors, we're just experienced tellers. So, drum rolls.
Welcome.
Pillow rolls.
Welcome.
And thank you to everybody that has connected with us on our social media.
Yes.
At the only Chioma and Chioma Sylvia.
We're seeing all the love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Keep it coming.
So today, we are talking about something. And the thing we're talking about is losing friends. It's a very touchy,
emotional.
I'm sure you may be wondering, losing friends as in...
Why are you losing friends?
Yes, like when you get married, you lose friends. It's sad, but it's true.
Why are you losing friends?
I never experienced it. I thought I was that friend that, you know, the life of the party and
like,
everything. I did not think anybody was going to
everyone
dump
likes
me.
my vibe.
I didn't think anybody was going to dump me. But they did.
They did though.
Shockingly.
It shocked me. It shocked us.
So let me just tell you my own experience, because we're very told that we're going to keep this podcast, this particular episode, without much to say. We just want to call out people that dumped us. So my own experience was, so this particular friend I had, he's probably never going to listen to this podcast because I don't see him listening to stuff like this. He would rather just watch things online. Anyway, he watches this one. That's his problem, really. But this particular friend, we were close. When I say close, like we were, is it like this?
5 and 6.
We were very, very close. And then I just noticed that after the wedding, like he would hardly message or call. I mean, we spoke about everything. We spoke about his relationship, my relationship, work. I shared ideas. Basically, we talked about how we can just be better human beings.
Yeah.
Both at work and I just noticed that I mean they do all the calling. I mean they do all the. So one day I just had to ask, because I also feel like in friendships, not just marriage, and in friendships that are important to you, because me,
yes, eventually.
when friendships are important to
people
me,
that are important.
I always discuss things with people like,
You ask,
where are we in this friendship? Are we
what is
good?
going on?
Yeah. So I just messaged him and I'm like, what's up? That I realized that you hardly message, you hardly text, you hardly call.
Like
And
before.
yeah. And even when I
What
do the calling,
changed?
all I get is one word answers and all of that. And it's like, I'm trying to respect your husband. And I'm like, okay.
First of all, is he your husband? Like, are you gonna marry him that not respect, that he's lacking respect in this house?
It was just, till today, I still believe that, it wasn't about my husband, because when me and my husband were dating, are you trying to tell me that you did not respect him when we were dating? So why are
And
you...
somehow you were even aware, like, you knew that we're dating, you knew how things were going, then all of a sudden, why?
So, I mean, that's one friendship that the other ones, sorry if you're part of it that cost me over, I know to send. But it's this particular one that paid me, because we were super close and I don't have a lot of friends. So, I mean, when I managed to form a friendship with someone, I take it very seriously. Like, I don't just do friendships anyhow.
Yeah.
I check on them, I ask, okay, so what are you doing? You know, how can I help?
Yes.
Basically, just make sure that the friendship is working
To help
fine.
everyone, and as we are growing and we are getting better.
And then this young man is like, he's trying to respect my husband. That's why he no longer speaks to me.
And he doesn't communicate as before. So it's just I don't know if maybe psychology has a play in this thing. I still don't know.
Psychology of what?
Psychology of
Psychology of
human mind
people.
and society. In the sense, they just feel, okay, this person just got married, let's just give them space. Let's just give her space. And it's especially the females that lose friends.
Oh yes.
It's especially the females that lose friends.
Because for the guys, for the husbands, even the ex-girlfriends want to be part of the marriage.
Like, it's me first. I was there before you came.
I
Just
see.
came around.
But it's the ladies
Who do you
that
think you are?
it's the ladies that now end up losing friends. So I don't know.
So I don't get it. So that's why I'm like, maybe it's a society thing because everybody's always telling
I see. At the time I wrote this topic,
Okay.
I hadn't even discussed it with Sylvia. So I mean, for the fact that she's agreeing, it means that happens to the best of us.
It happens. I have my own might not be very, very serious like that, but it's serious and it pained me. It hurts me to the very last. Okay, so let me share the main one that got to me the most. My cousin, my own sister, somebody that I think I was going to see this video. So my sister. So I think this happened in June.
I'm not to save that breakfast.
Like huge one. This happened in June. So my sister and my friend, and this my friend, like we grew up together in Festa. It's even me that introduced her to my sister. Do you understand?
Now sidelined.
Do you understand? So her birthday was 30th. I don't know if I should call their names. It's very simple. Chamaka and Chisu. It was probably a very funny thing to everyone.
Oh my
Because we
God.
laughed it off much later, but he paid me. So what happened was Chamaka's birthday. Chamaka is my friend, and Chisom is my cousin, and then two of them they are friends too. Everyone in school. So Chamaka's birthday was 30th of June. That's her birthday. So everybody was making like, how is it going to be? Work. She's like, she's going to work that day still. I was like, fine, no problem. Not knowing that these
They are
two
already planned.
ladies planned for dinner somewhere in VI.
That's painful.
Are you? So it was like a day before, like 10 minutes that
That's
I now
painful.
asked somehow. I now heard that, yes, we're just going for dinner, just small, whatever, somewhere
Small
in VI.
something.
I said, how many people? Just two of us, me and Chamaka, and then one other guy. And I was like, wait, when people plan this thing? Say just like 2 weeks back. And you did not tell
2
me.
weeks.
What happened to me?
14. If you say 2 weeks, like it's small. 14 days.
They now told me it's late. That is why they did not tell me. Which late? Dinner that is by 8 o'clock. It's when sometimes I'm still in traffic coming back from my office by that time. And I said, why did people not tell me that we are supposed to be going? Because it's supposed to be we. Aye, Leo. No. He paid me. I was so angry. I was like, wait, are you serious?
Oh my
She
God.
was now laughing. She now said,
It's funny now.
She was not laughing. She was like, let's you in the house now. I said,
Oh
are you
my
the one
God.
are you the one checking my schedule?
Like-
You know where I'm supposed to be? Are you the one checking which dinners I attend or not?
Good.
So really, that he paid me and he's still paying me till today and they know. But eventually they invited me, but I still did not go.
That's why they didn't even invite her in the first place.
Eventually they were like, okay, you can come. That's here and there by 7.
And you still did
Then
not
by
go.
8ish we should be done.
So why were you complaining?
They didn't tell me in the first place. It was supposed to be us. Chamaka is my friend first. Before my sister, he now
Oh
joined.
my
He now joined inside the friendship.
Wait, this cheese is it precious?
Yes, sir. She's the one planning dinner and she did not tell
Oh
me.
my goodness.
So really, that's like on a lighter mood, yeah. So it and a couple of other ones that happened in between. Some friends, my regular friends, like I have this group of UNN Old Students Association. We're like friends like this, Apex. I don't know if you've heard me mention Apex on my status. So we usually hang out. Maybe someone's birthday, we celebrate, we go to the beach or go to
Wait, and then they had an event and then they only
Yes, exactly.
That's not smart.
That's wickedness.
Pure wickedness.
Is
Because you did not tell her that the criteria for
I
being in the group
didn't
was
tell-
being single.
Thank you. They just did some behind the scene this thing. Next thing was now seeing pictures. And that's like everybody here is in Lagos. Am
I
I
just take the
in
liberty of
Lagos?
blocking me before you post it. That's what I'm asking you. Just block me.
Did I leave town? People should tell me, did I leave town that I was not aware that something was
Where you left town, you?
So all these little things, yeah.
Sometimes.
So there's another part of this whole losing friends. What about when the newly married are the ones that intentionally cut off their friends?
I think that one is better. So if, let's say I got married and then I just stopped talking to people I normally talk to before, they should get the memo that baby girl has moved on from your single people. I'm rolling with you single people no more.
That's wicked and heartless.
So if I was the one that did that, then they would just understand that that's when you can start saying, let me give her space because she does.
But when they are still reaching out, when they are still cool with you, and everyone just wants to be happy, then you now be like, oh please,
let me give her space.
I don't want to talk to you again. This one way don't marry. This one way don't marry. What now happen?
You even now be hearing things like this is why you don't marry now. Wow, I cannot just be calling you.
I cannot just be call me first. Now if I don't now pick, I'll know that I'm the one that did not pick your call.
See, if you're preparing to get married, about to get married already, newly married, just know that the likelihood of your good friends
losing touch,
yes,
or reducing frequency of communication
is very high. Very, very high. They just come with a very, very silly reason and give you space. And sometimes I feel like they are sad / jealous / unhappy.
But most times another thing is
maybe they feel like they are losing the friend because the friend is now.
So they feel there's another thing that the society makes it look like. So when they tell you that your husband is supposed to be your best friend, that you're only supposed to share everything, like typically, like that's like the man said, you're supposed to share everything with your husband. That's the person that's supposed to share secrets and whatever with. And there's some other friends that you used to easily share gist with. You no longer give them those kind of gist because almost immediately the person that you give the gist to is your husband or your wife. And then so for others, they'll not start feeling left out of the gist or whatever else you will go enjoy normally. And it will start like making them withdraw, like go back. So I don't think it's entirely like being jealous per se. But it's just that sometimes
the friends feel like they are left out though.
Yes, sometimes they feel they are now left out, that they are like the third wheel. So now you already have your best friend who is your husband or your wife, who supposedly firsthand you share every other information or gist that happens around with, or news, or if you got a scholarship, more naturally it's your husband or wife that will know first before your friend. So I feel sometimes it's not that they're not coming from a place of envy or jealousy. They're just feeling left out or third wheel kind of thing.
So thinking about it now, so after this particular friend I'm telling you about stopped reaching out, or like we just basically stopped talking. We haven't spoken since maybe January or so, or maybe we've spoken like twice, and it's because I just wanted to let him know about the clients that needed his service. That's the thing. Like even upon saying we know they talk, if somebody needs the service, I call him sharp. Like I don't even remember, this person dumped my ass.
So now that I'm thinking,
I just remember and I call him and I'm like, they need your service. So after that, I'm out again.
Yeah.
So thinking about it now, I actually sat down to think about it and I'm like, maybe this happened for the better because we were actually too close for comfort. Too close of
so
comfort.
that's another.
And then his girlfriend at the time thought me and him were dating. And I'm like, no, I don't date people that I'm taller than. No.
Ouch.
I'm not doing that. So
who is this young lady again, please?
so I'm after thinking about it later, I'm like, okay, maybe I understand what he's saying.
So that's why
But what confused me now is telling me that you're trying to respect my husband. So you did not respect him.
All this while
they were dating. It's the minute we respect. I'm gonna respect this man.
It must come in right now. So that's the thing.
I don't know.
That's the thing with people. So now I'm thinking about it. I feel somebody blocked me. A guy. This guy blocked me. Because it's not even, I used to see status at least before now.
No, you're not saying anything again. Bring your phone, let's check. They have blocks, Sylvia. When you message person, they do not tell you the person.
No, I've not messaged. I was just waiting to be seen status, but I was just.
That means you've been added to the privacy.
Yeah,
thing.
like get out of my status viewing. So our status viewing will not bring conversation.
Like,
so that I'll not disrespect your husband.
So not the small thing. So for my female friends, I actually don't have a lot of female friends.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot, and I don't even know why.
Despite the fact that you went to girls'
An all girls school.
That is appalling. Appalling.
So when I say friends, I mean like people that we are really close, like me and Celia sitting down here.
Yeah, I get it.
And the thing is, even with the female friends I have, like I said in the other episode, I'm not about to be calling people every day and be asking them how are you. No.
Like when you need something, like there are kinds, and that's what I like. There are kinds of relationships and friendships that we don't get to talk every day, but when we come talk,
yes,
like we understand, we're on the same page, everybody's talking.
There's no beef
there's
anywhere.
no beef, there's no so you do not remember me all this while.
When I call like somebody and the person tells me, this one where you remember me
this
today.
Remember me.
I don't
you
like,
remember me yesterday.
Bye.
You remember me yesterday.
I'm not about to waste my credit on that conversation.
Exactly, I don't like that kind of communication starter or feeling.
Yeah.
So if we've not talked in a while, doesn't mean, I keep telling my friend, everybody, I totally understand, everybody, they are trying to build themselves. All of us in our age group, people that we all grow up together, university, yes. Everyone is trying to build
matter of fact,
themselves.
there's a friend that constantly calls you, checking up on you. You need to check that person.
You need to know are you doing something?
Like, are you
toe free?
Even if you smell something, you want to do on your head. Just do something.
Let them do small something.
Even though, I mean, us being busy doesn't mean that we should not lose sight of friendships.
So the angle is when you know, like, this person is your own person. Anytime the person reaches out, it's all good vibes and okay, what do you need? How are we moving forward from here? And it's not maybe somebody has not called you for a while and they now ask you, can I get this document, blah blah, and you have it, you now say, it's because
now that you want something.
You now remember. So there are different levels to friendships, and there are some people that you know that they are just it's leech, right? Those ones, they just want to be eating on you, like sucking your blood. Like, those ones are entirely another species of people. They're not friends, they're just pure straight up leeches.
Yeah. But I mean, I would just advise people that have close friends, if you have a friend, maybe someone got married and you feel like, oh, you need to give them space, I think you should communicate that.
Let them know. Just
the average Nigerian has a communication problem. You are going to an interview for 2:00, and then maybe something happened, you now died on the road, and then your spirit is still trying to make it down to the office. Can your spirit at least call them to let them know that, okay, I died. I'm going to be there for 6, so there's traffic, so my spirit cannot navigate through this traffic. You know, like that kind of thing. So a lot of things that just happen, and I'm like, oh, we definitely have a communication problem.
In Nigerians, like a lot of people have
a communication
and comprehension.
That's why.
So there are some things when you say something, you believe this is very straightforward, and then people now take it out of context, start going left, start going
and you be like, oh, I didn't know this had all this.
Who made reference to all of this? This was just what I said. How did you blow it all out of proportion? So people need to calm down.
Communicate more.
So the thing is, sometimes people are just always in a rush and in a hurry to reply, to be the first to reply and say something. So sometimes, depending on what you want to say to people, just think it's true and then be like, even if it doesn't outrightly come as because you're married now, okay. So you can just put it in a form of humor, like this one now where you don't marry now, maybe I'll no longer be calling as before, but if I need food from you, I'll still call you. That one no go stop anything.
Funny thing is,
do you understand?
My friend, so I had this friend that I kind of expected that from, but he just called me one day after the wedding and everything. I was like, Choma, sorry I've not called you in a while. Yeah, and it's not as if he was calling me all the time before. Because I'm sorry I've not called you in a while, that I just wanted to give you time to relax from the wedding and everything. Yes. But I hope you know that even now, because normally he'll call by maybe after work, 11 p.m.
Yes.
And we'll be talking about business, sharing ideas. I was like, oh, that's like, Shema, I hope you know that now I will no longer be able to do that. I'll probably call you like midday, maybe I'm going to a client's office and we'll just talk.
Which is very sensible, which is very adult.
That guy has sense. So much sense. I thought we were still friends.
Which is very, very sensible and honest. That's how it should be with everyone. Like,
not just
let people know.
Giving the person cold attitude.
Like as if there's been bad blood building up.
And then I ask you, and you're like, you're trying to respect my husband. Are you good? Are you okay upstairs?
My husband is well respected in the community and in my house.
Like, I don't know, Sha, but I mean, if you've experienced such, and if you're also the kind of person that's always cutting people off because they got married, I want you to begin to use
reevaluate how you do your what's it called, your friendships. You have to reevaluate it. What's worse, if you feel it's very necessary that you give the person space, just let them know. In the most subtle of ways.
The most subtle way, let them know.
Let them know.
It doesn't make sense to just cut people off just like that.
This is
especially if you're close to the person.
Yes.
If it's that you guys speak like once in 6 months, it's fine. Nobody will notice it. But I mean, if you guys speak like every week and all of a sudden they send you a message and you're giving one answers and all of that, then of course the person will definitely know there's a problem. So if you feel like because somebody has gotten married, you need to stop speaking to them, just let them know.
So there's another thing that I heard.
So that they can find a replacement.
That's one of the reasons why people do this. So there was a time, maybe I don't know if it still happens. There was a time where, like, when young ladies get married, they feel they've arrived.
Arrive where? Airport.
You get the point now. They feel they've arrived. They feel they've made this. They feel they are better than you. So you're no longer in the leagues to be referred to as friends.
Because
so
now
now
because
they're not, and you are still single. And I've heard people say they now make reference to, maybe they are saying something and you now want to chip in. They say, don't worry, you will not understand. No, so that's like one of the things that over time people have been like, to avoid stories that touch and insult, so let me just give you space. Like, you're now married, and before you know it, yes. So some people will tell you that, okay, me and this person used to be best of friends, and then she now got married, and one thing or the other, she now has new friends in church, like women's society in church or something, and then from there they now have new best friends because of they are now in the marriage league, so they can share some skills. And
then you have now been relegated.
Yes, exactly. So you might now, some of these people might be trying to keep the relationship going, maybe call and they'll be like, I'll call you back, Nkechi, I'll call you back. It's just that my husband or my baby or what you want.
So I had a friend that kept my husband in me. Every time, my husband, let me ask my husband. But for some reason I wasn't offended until I saw a skit on Instagram. It never crossed my mind to be offended because I'm like,
I mean, it's a big issue now. When everybody goes out something, my husband. So
my husband this, my husband that.
I was trying to be conscious about that thing.
I call my husband by his name.
Yes, not just.
I can ignore this.
No.
But I mean, that's when I'm talking to people I don't know.
Yes.
So I'm talking to like somebody I know. I'm like, my husband because. But I'm talking to somebody I don't know. I want you to know his name, not just that. It's my husband.
So what of the people that you know still?
People that I know, like people that are close to me. Anyway, they already know his name, so I people call him Makanimo. I call his name.
So that's the thing. I was trying to be conscious of this thing. I was trying
my
to.
Husband.
Yes.
But what if the person doesn't know him and you cannot just be calling his name when the person doesn't know who he is?
So I think I've done it.
At some point they ask me, who is this person?
Who is this person you're talking about? That's it. So Uche said. So that's what me and Uche were just driving around. And I said, so who is this Uche person? You guys, my husband. Then when you're not going on talking, me and my husband drove. My husband and I did this. My husband. My dear, you're not the first person to marry. Sister, you just married 2 days ago.
And I also think that another thing again with friends or people that just got married is, we're not saying bombard them messages all the time and checking up on them and all of that, but when people take a milestone or take a step forward, let me not say milestone. When people take a step forward, like they just finished masters, they just finished BSc, they just got married, they just had a baby.
Yep.
The last thing they need is for people to not start running away from them. Because at every in every step, at every step that you take,
Yeah.
people need some kind of support.
Some kind of support.
Some kind of, just knowing that, this my friend is here for me.
Yeah.
In case of something. So instead of cutting people off, I think maybe try and be more understanding, try and be more considerate, try and be more like a shoulder they can lean on, if anything. Because there are people that have gotten married and they did not have it well. And a lot of friends, they've already cut out friends. They have done the cutting.
Yes.
And the friends who have done the cutting.
The parts, yes, we mentioned.
And then at some point, they don't have a support system.
They don't have.
Because
and then people start getting lonely.
You need a support system.
Yes.
For instance,
I've heard about a lot of
yeah,
married women that their first year, they're always talking about their first year of marriage, they were very lonely because no friend, no family.
no friends. Yes.
Why? Because somehow you've already cut out the
Everybody.
people, your friend, people that has been your support all your years or something, just because of you just got married. And now that you mentioned it, different stages of life. Because okay, the issue of maybe getting masters. Somebody might just have their masters and then congratulations, everybody will be like, she now has masters, she's not in our league. And you stop talking to them, why?
Thank you. God will bless you once again.
Because the idea is, okay, she has gotten there. Definitely at a point, you too, you get your masters. Every episode
Because
we are moving in the same all of us, we are moving, we are growing.
You cannot get something that you're running from.
Yes.
It's like saying, because Sylvia got a house, I'm no longer talking to her. If Sylvia gets a house, then I'm going there to spend holiday.
Do you understand? And you not be
Because
asking,
I want to attract my own
how
house.
do you get that place again?
Yeah,
so
you need to know these
this
things.
is the do you understand? You ask details. Sister, you got admission in Manitoba University. How did you do it?
How did you do it? Instead of
Your
saying,
masters.
she has gotten admission now.
Yes, let's leave her alone. No. So if somebody has a baby, you try, you do your best as a person to be there for them.
Yeah.
One of every other
You're
time.
not in their space
You're
every
not in
minute.
yes.
But they know that you're there for them.
So there's this lady, she's kind of a new friend. We're not like cozy though. So she went to marriage class together in church, and then we're friends. Myself and my husband. Is it my husband?
Your husband is your friend, really?
No, am I supposed to say my husband? I'm trying to be cautious.
Please.
So you get the point.
My husband. Thank you.
So me and my husband, we are friends with the lady and her own husband. So somehow, so the way is the thing, she's from South Africa. The guy is in Nigeria, she's from South Africa. So somehow she doesn't have that many friends. She didn't even need to tell me, yes. So just like anytime you need somebody to disturb or just talk to or whatever, I'm available, just let me know. Anytime you need somebody to vent about Nigeria's issues, don't worry. Let me know, it's our problem. And then, so sometime over time, I started noticing in church that she was pregnant. I was like, the way I just hugged that one, the day that I saw her, I was like, congrats, man. So we're not like everyday friends, but when we see, she's just happy. I'm happy to see her. And everybody's just in a good mood. So I'm like, this lady, she doesn't have, maybe her mom will eventually, she has given birth now, maybe her mom will eventually come for Omugo and all of that.
Her mom hasn't come.
But at the back of my mind, I totally understand that this person needs people around.
Yes.
She needs somebody to communicate. She needs somebody to at least
as opposed to saying, Shamedi born.
Yes, just leave her alone.
If something happened to her,
once you just disturb her, how is baby?
Friends are very
this,
important.
that, and that. Just let her, okay, she'll smile. Thank you very much for checking up on me. And life goes on. So I'm not in her face or trying to be there or trying to be such a typical, very friendly Nigerian and be so nice, which I don't even have the energy to be overly nice. So those little things, I'm sure she appreciates it. And that's how it should
she knows
be.
that you're there for her.
Yes.
You're not in her business.
Yes, I'm not in her
but you're
business.
there for her.
I
think that's how it should be. And then there's this thing of people get married and then cut people off.
Yeah.
You need your support system. Why? Because Sylvia is an engineer, her husband is not an engineer. He's probably doing something else. So, no, Sylvia is both engineers. Let me use another example.
Yeah, but business are taking over engineering.
Let me use another example. They are both engineers. So let's say there's woman A and she's a stylist, a hairstylist, and then there's the husband who is a product manager.
Okay.
So hairstylist, product manager.
Yes.
And then I'm looking for two industries that are very far away.
Two different worlds.
And then she gets married. Both of them get married. And then she's like, oh, I'm married now. I don't need my friends. And then she cuts them off. Is it her husband that will tell her when there's a new hairstyle?
True. The husband that most of his own focus is in the product world.
Is in the product world.
Yes.
Is it her husband that is going to tell her, let's say, for instance, if a new hair extension is in town and then everybody's trying it out? It's not her husband that will tell her because he does not even know.
That's true. So you still
he
have...
spends like 23 out of 24 hours in front of his laptop.
Yeah.
So he really doesn't know.
That's
so
very true.
your husband cannot
be everything.
He will be your support system, yes, because that is what he has signed up for life. But
he cannot be everything.
Yes, he cannot be your hairstylist friends who would. He cannot be the admin of the WhatsApp group where you guys stay and talk about this hair thing, you know, and how to take over the industry and how to
move ahead,
move into the movie industry and how to move into the music industry, yes, all of that.
That's true.
So
that's like
that's
a very valid example.
That's where that comes in because I mean, my friend that cut me off is I don't know why I say cut me off. He's also in the creative industry. Even though every time somebody has needed the services, I've called him to say, oh, this person needs a service, so they're going to message you. This is their number, so when they reach out, you know who the person is. I've not had to hold back and say, oh, I'm not going to refer him to people when they need his service. But there's a lot of things that I've seen as regards his work.
Yes.
And I'm like, well, let me just leave it away for somebody to come and give me attitude. So I don't bother myself to share those things.
So that's a disadvantage.
If he sees it anywhere, God will help him. But I mean, I still love and care for him as my friend, but I'm not going to disrespect what he wants to do, which is make sure that we are not constantly speaking so that my husband does not feel disrespected. Yeah. Stupid reason, but it works.
I get the point.
Yes. And I will not also disrespect what he wants to do.
Yes.
So I cannot now tell him, you must be my friend, by force. My husband is not being disrespected. If he says, oh, I no longer want to speak to you because of social reasons, my job is just to obey.
And respect everyone.
Because I cannot force the friendship.
That's true.
By the time I begin to force the friendship, what I get is like a mediocre friendship, not the
no longer genuine.
Yeah.
It's
so
not
I think
genuine.
that's
so
just
that's what you just said. I get the point. Like I totally agree because your husband, your wife can be everything to you. No man is an island. You need people around in different sectors, in different fields. If you know someone in finance, if your husband is in finance, definitely you need to know somebody in what's the other sector, in food business, or in pharmaceutical or something. Because one person can, even if your husband has an idea about drugs or whatever, you still need to consult a proper doctor. You still need, because some of us still have female doctor friends or pharmacy friends that you can easily ask them a question about a particular
about something.
Yes, but if you
imagine if you cut everybody off,
cut all the bridges,
headache will finish you.
You don't know the new drug for malaria.
so these friendships are just very, very important.
And they are unique in their own way.
In their own way.
So please, for the newly married or old married, whatever, don't cut friends up just like that.
Just like that.
We are not saying you should keep all friendships. We know that they are the ones that you need to remove entirely from your life. But if you are cutting off friendship just based on the fact that I just got married, it's not enough. And in the long run, it might not pay you. Please, you guys, a little bit of I'm a boy in my heart. I'm tired of social media. Today they are cancelling you, they are telling you all of tomorrow they are the ones that will still come and share all the screenshots of all the cancel they told you in the back end.
That's not nice.
Very, very horrible.
Where is the client's confidentiality?
I don't understand why people do that. They will not say, so that I'll clear my name. Which name are you clearing? It's up. Nobody is holding your name to ransom. This thing is just you.
You don't have any name.
Shalaye. You just want to be like you are dragging somebody.
Anyway, thank you so much for listening to our plenty talk.
You guys, did you got any of your friends off? Okay, maybe you're not just as a married person. Maybe true, eventually you got masters. And now the people that have BSc or NG in your village and are your friends, you don't longer talk to them. Please send us comments, send us your opinions on this. What do you think about cutting people off after getting married or after achieving a milestone, a life milestone? What do you think about it? Has anyone ever done it to you? How did you feel?
Have you done it to somebody?
Have you done it to someone?
Mad.
And because now you have to think about it, maybe then you're only remembering the one that somebody did to you. Without remembering that you
inside your heart.
You've done it to somebody else. So please send us your comments, send us your thoughts in the comment section, to the emails, to the DMs, anywhere else. We are always available. And the handles still remain the same. Hello Wifey on Instagram and Hello Wifey on YouTube, where you can watch the videos.
I think it's Hello Wifey Pod.
Hello Wifey
I need to send you get out of this place.
Podcast.
Hello Wifey Pod on Instagram, and our email is hellowifeypodcast@gmail.com. You guys are just starting this to pity us.
Yes. We'll get it very well. We'll get the intro sound, get a bit of adverts.
Even the outro.
Some kind of refreshing feel and music.
Yeah. We'll get all of that. Hey, we need to have takeaways.
Yes.
So my takeaway for this episode is communication. Communicate with your friends, and if for any reason you think, oh, this friendship absolutely needs to, we need to reduce the volume of this friendship, just communicate to them and let them know what it is. Don't just cut people off and then leave them wondering, because the person you're cutting off might really need your friendship. You don't know when, you might just mail the person and say, oh, how are you doing? I just thought to check up on you. And it might be that moment they're thinking, oh, I need to kill myself. So yeah, communication is key. If for any reason you think, oh, this friendship needs to be cut off, just let people know. We are all adults now.
Yes.
Just let people know what it is with your friendship. Let people know exactly where they stand with you. Yeah, that's my takeaway.
Friendship. Thank you. So what's my takeaway? Takeaway or take out?
Just take it.
Is it take away from the place?
Just take it.
So honestly, so what I am giving you from this whole talk is, don't be the person that is going to end friendship on a very bad note, because there have been a lot of stories. We are all emotional human beings, and there have been instances where you just cut somebody off abruptly, and eventually in the long run you now hear that they died or they committed suicide or one thing, and you now start regretting, you now start feeling bad, and you are going to live with it in the long run. So now that you can keep in touch with people, now that you can make efforts, just do your best. Like we said, don't be in people's faces as much as possible.
Every time.
Just do your best, reach out when you can, ask how they are feeling, crack a joke, make them happy in any way you can, and then maintain your own lane. So that's where there's a good relationship and everyone is booming in their own way. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching us on YouTube. We really appreciate the people that are warming up to us. Thank you. We're not going to disappoint you. We are seeing all the love you guys are showing us. Thank you so much.
You can find me on Instagram at the only Chioma, and
I'm on Instagram as _Chioma Sylvia,
and Twitter as well for Sylvia.
Yes, Twitter _Chioma Sylvia.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye. We'll see you in the next one.